ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
The Redskins. Did you see the story, Ida? Trump
No,
is okay. I'm not following football at all, so I personally don't care, but I do care a little bit. Forever the Washington Redskins were called the Washington Redskins, and we all thought that was a lot insensitive and very considering this country's relationship to the indigenous folk, kind of like effed up people, white people going chop, 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 chop in the stands. So even though Dan Snyder never wanted to change the name, he was finally pushed into it, and they are now called the Washington Commanders, right? Trump has since 2020. He put on his social media platform that nobody's on but him, and he said that he claimed that the Native Americans want the name changed back. Like, so he talked to all the Native Americans, and they want the name back. He said the Washington whatevers should, he put in all caps, immediately change their name back to the Washington Redskins football team. He wrote, there is a big clamoring for this. Likewise, the Cleveland Indians, one of the 6 original baseball teams with a storied past, our great Indian people, great Indian people, in massive numbers want this to happen. Their heritage and prestige is systematically being taken away. Times are different now than they were 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, we're now way more. We're Nazi Germany now. Yes, you're absolutely right. You sanctioned racism. He said, we are a country of passion and common sense. Owners, get it done. But he's gone one step further. He's threatening to withhold funding if they don't change the name back. Matter of fact, Shannon Sharp was talking to Chad Johnson. I think he calls himself Ocho Cinco. It's not Spanish, but anyway. The number he wore as a football player. It's so weird. But here's what Shannon Sharp said about this.
Trump wrote on his social media page, Truth Social, I may put a restriction on them if they don't change the name back to the original Washington Redskins and get rid of the ridiculous moniker Washington Commanders. I won't make a deal for them to build a stadium in Washington. The team would be much more valuable and the deal would be much more exciting for everyone. Ocho, look what we found. Remember in 2013? President should not be telling the Washington Redskins to change their name for our country. Has far bigger problem. Focus on them, not nonsense. Huh.
Hey.
Whoa, Lord, hold on, wait a minute. President should not be telling Washington Redskins to change their name. So what is Donald Trump currently? President. So he should not be telling the teams to do what, Ocho?
Change the name.
That's what he said in 2013.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Trump something else, ain't he?
He's something.
Hey, no, I'm like, all jokes aside, Trump is something else. You know, there's someone that is sitting at the highest seat with that kind of power, and he does things in a different way than any other president can.
Yeah.
He does things in a way and differently than any
Well, they have no
president
guardrails
can.
on. Everybody, I mean, you have to have undying loyalty. Even though he tells a lie, you come out and you compound it by telling even bigger lies. Right. It's just, it is what it is. This is what 77 million people voted for.
Ida Rodriguez, thoughts and prayers.
Well, I think that he's clamoring right now, right? Because they're trying to get everybody to not think about those Epstein files. So it's every single thing. It's, we gonna send some people back to Venezuela. It's, you know, it's every single thing possible to try to get us distracted, trying to start, you know, and he likes to rile up the racist base because that's the loudest crowd, right? The openly racist base, because we know that a lot of them are racist. I would argue most of them are, but that if he can get them like if he can get them going, then maybe people will start looking away from the Epstein files and, the sexual assault allegations with children. I don't know, and that, man, what, like, I do it with my audiences when I realize that they reach a point with me that they're like, ooh, and I'm like, this is where you draw your line. It's very interesting to see where people draw their lines,
What was the last show where you said something that people were like, eh?
Oh, that was in Ontario. It's every show, when.
What'd you say, Ida? What'd you
I
say?
know there's a lot of go back to your country, go back to Africa, go back to, even there's a man arguing with a woman telling her to go back to Puerto Rico. And I'm like, if we left, what would y'all do? Your economy would collapse. All the flavor is out of here. The rhythm is gone.
And the rhythm's gonna get you. Yes, for sure. What if we took all our spices? Y'all, you can't use no Lowry's, no Goya, nothing. I don't want to use Goya anyway, after Goya person, but
I don't
no,
exactly.
No allspice. You're not using none of it. Salt, that comes from us. Go ahead with your ball.
Like, and that's a joke, and people were like, people cringe when you say that, but it's like, that's us being funny. But the integral part of this country is rooted in Black people and people of color. Like, people who came here and did labor, kidnapped people, came here and did labor for free and built this whole. Like, what are you talking about? If all of the undocumented people left, the economy would collapse. And as much as they are now taking jobs that they wouldn't ordinarily take because they just don't have the education to go get to be the CEO at IBM, and they got to go work at Subway, just as much, they still not picking the strawberries.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will